What is the true identity of It the Clown? The movie It introduces one of the most iconic and terrifying villains in horror cinema. Pennywise the Clown. An evil supernatural entity that haunts the small town of Derry and feeds on the fear and flesh of children every 27 years. But where does this demonic clown really come from? What is his true nature and form? In this video, we'll be talking about its true identity and appearance. And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. Let's talk about the origin of Pennywise and the ending of this movie. In this story, we are shown how he is a being who lives in a sewer, capable of transforming into the worst fears of people, and who feeds on humans, especially children. He possesses several supernatural powers. We are also told that it has a 27-year hibernation cycle and has been around for a long time. To understand this, we must go back to the beginning, long before the creation of the universe, to a place known as the macrocosm. On this place existed other entities before the creation of the universe. These entities were usually in the form of animals, and some were considered demons. These entities in turn were created by another entity of which not much is known. Among them is Pennywise, one of these demons and an enemy of the turtle. The turtle is said to support our planet on its shell. Others think he is the benevolent protector of our world, representing the opposite of Pennywise. He is considered almost a good god and is the enemy of this clown. The true form of Pennywise has never been seen. What we see are physical representations of him, his favorite being that of a clown, because it has worked best with children. But it is believed that his true appearance could be defined as an orange light. But what is it doing on this world if it is a demon that existed before the creation of the universe? It is said to have arrived on our planet on a meteorite during prehistoric times, possibly causing the death of the dinosaurs upon its arrival. The meteorite fell on the town of Derry. That happened millions of years ago, and it lay dormant all this time, until humans began to colonize the area, and then it woke up. He began to feed on humans and influence them. He realized that they tasted better when frightened, so he became a human predator that every 27 years goes out to eat and returns to a cycle of hibernation. It has called itself the Destroyer of Worlds, so planet Earth has probably not been its only victim. But what are the abilities of this entity? Its capabilities go far beyond its already creepy ability to transform itself into anything. This being possesses a series of powers that border on the omnipotent, making it an almost indestructible and deeply frightening entity. One of its most disturbing abilities is telepathy. It can read the thoughts and emotions of its victims, allowing it not only to anticipate their actions, but also to manipulate them at will. This ability to enter people's minds gives him a terrifying advantage, as he can uncover their deepest and most personal fears, and then transform himself into the exact embodiment of those fears. In addition, it has the ability to control the minds of individuals. This mental influence goes beyond simple persuasion, allowing it to manipulate people as if they were puppets. He can make them forget important events or even act against their will, making him a master manipulator whose true intentions and actions remain hidden from the eyes of the Derry populace. But perhaps the most disturbing power of it is his ability to create illusions indistinguishable from reality. These illusions are so convincing that they can make victims experience their worst nightmares as if they were real. These hallucinations serve not only to frighten, but also to disorient and confuse his victims, leaving them vulnerable to his attacks. What is most frightening about these powers is how it uses them to maintain his secret presence in Derry. Through mental manipulation and illusions, it has managed to hide his existence and his crimes for centuries. The people of Derry, under its influence, remain in a state of denial or ignorance, unable to see the true nature of the evil lurking in their city. This control over an entire population speaks not only to the magnitude of its power, but also to his intelligence and ability to plan for the long term, making him an even more formidable and terrifying foe. Its abilities go beyond simple transformation. He possesses near omnipotent power, with abilities that include telepathy, mind control, and the creation of convincing illusions. These powers allow him to manipulate not only individuals, but the entire city of Derry, keeping his presence hidden and his crimes covert. The most terrifying thing about it is his apparent immortality. Although he has been defeated on several occasions, there is always a hint of his possible return. This begs the question, will it not die at all and return in the future? Initially, it was thought that the story had concluded after the end of it too, but in recent months, news have emerged that point to the fact that the pre-production of a film about this character is in development, since the actor who played it himself mentioned that something was being worked on but could not talk about it. If it comes to fruition, it would venture into an original story, as previous film adaptations have largely covered the content of Stephen King's book. This new chapter would likely not follow the canonical narrative of the book, but would explore an entirely new plot. The focus on Pennywise would be crucial. Bill Skarsgård has expressed interest in reprising his role. We could see a revamped version of Pennywise, keeping the essence of the character, but adding distinctive elements that would refresh the franchise. The film would further explore Pennywise's mythology and backstory. Gary Dauberman, one of the screenwriters of the previous films, suggests that there is much more to the character's history that could be explored, going back to his existence on Earth over the centuries. Personally, I think what we'll see will be about the origin story of this character, and we'll see some of what I've mentioned in this video. But tell me, do you want to see a continuation of this story? And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You are on The Oasis Geek.